It's your boy. Woo! Good morning. Yeah, me alone. How's everybody doing? How's it going, Omega? How's it going, Kelly? It's time. We're back at it. Back at it again with the slick memes. Ever have to leave me? Bop, 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 bop. The morning stream. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Waiting for a friend, so I won't stick around too long. No worries. Today is going to be a pretty short, sweet, simple one. If I have time to stream tonight, I'm probably going to as well. It's 8 o'clock where I am. If I stream tonight, it'll be 12 hours from now. So that'll be 2 a.m. your time, Omega Bot. If I stream tonight, it's going to be around 8 or 9 this evening. But we're going to be live for a couple hours today while I work on the shot here. So that's fun. This is going to be one that's going to require a little bit of modeling and then not very much animation, which is fine. We're kind of in a little exposition point in the series. So we've been doing a lot of like talking scenes and stuff. It's kind of nice because we get lots of shots done quickly, but less flashy. So worry not. We'll get to the flashy stuff. We have a fight scene coming up that we're going to be stuck animating for a long time very soon. So if you don't want to miss that, if you don't want to miss that, make sure you join the Discord. There is a reaction roll that you can get that will notify you when I go live, so you don't miss all that good stuff. Might not be here for your night stream. That's okay, Omega. There will be many a stream to come. Worry not. Tear down the wall. Today actually might be a desktop audio day. Because I need to listen to some Monster Cat music. And Monster Cat music is copyright free. Well, not copyright free, but my channel is allowed to play it. So I'm going to turn the desktop audio way down. And then you guys tell me when it's too quiet. It's a big old red yo-yo. Yeah, this will be more interesting in a second, I promise. Let's go with this. I'm going to click play and then we'll get the volume correct. Okay. That level's pretty good for me. Let me know if it's too loud or quiet for you guys. How's it going, Donut Man? How's it going, Doys?
Trust the mirror, mirror
I'm gonna say it. This isn't you know, this isn't a jab at you, Donut Man. I love you with my whole heart, but I'm not a big donut fan. They're not my favorite. Memories. What's with the shotgun? Oh no. Pointing towards flip a little bit. Like that.
Me fall broken up in pieces. Can you see me bleeding? Mirror, mirror, tell me please if these broken memories are enough to break free. Will it fix us slowly? Hard day, long night, making it tough to be alright. I can pretend, but it's not right.
Okay. Ba, 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 ba. We're gonna do something like this. Duplicate, delete, delete. More like a ricochet. Damper's name is... Sorry, the pink character's name is Damper. How's it going, Cat Falls? Did you think we raised yesterday? The algorithm knows. Heck yeah. Heck yeah. Glad to have you. We are working on a new shot for episode 2 right now. Episode 2 is definitely started. It's gonna take a while before the episode is done, but we're definitely moving. I'm fearful that episodes 2 and 3 and 4 will take longer than episode 1 because episode 1 doesn't have any combat in it, and the subsequent episodes definitely do. I'm going to try to nail the formula so that the action doesn't take too long, but naturally the action is usually a little bit more work than the regular animation, so we'll see. Find your way back to me.
We'll fix what is broken.
How's it going, Golden Guy? Oi. Just starting the pipeline with these things. Heck yeah, Cat Falls. Do you do animation yourself? Are those stonks? This is the speed of the skift. Every time Torque catches and throws her skift, the spark grows and thus makes the skift faster. Have you entered 2 yeah, it's kind of weird, but you know. Got to inspire you the mythology behind the story. Apollo and I'm not even gonna pretend to know how to pronounce that word, that name. Apollo and H. Through violence. How many times has Torque thrown her skift? Do a little blender. It's killing my time to practice for at least. That's my excuse. Fair enough. There's always going to be flows, timing and flows in life as to like when you can really practice as much as you'd like to. and sometimes it's not as often as you'd like. In terms of how I came up with this whole like thing, it was completely different before. The prologue was the way that it is. It was completely different. Which I'll explain in a sec. I just gotta find a good way to lay all this information out. Yeah, the skift is going to continue to accelerate, and the Nagaraboshi is going to continue to have to keep up, which is kind of what the whole premise of this scene is. That's what Damper's explaining. Is in this scene, Damper's starting to explain, like, dude, the way that the math works out, like, you gotta, like, you're not gonna make it. You gotta catch up. Like, you gotta bridge the gap and like mod even more if you want to get any further, because you're seriously gonna start lacking here. So that's what she's kind of explaining with her little device here. But I'll play with the audio and stuff when the time comes. We'll do a little stream sneak peek at how things are looking. How's it going? Dude, all these names I can't. Is that pie time? Is Skifters about skifters or guns with golf clubs and cool vehicles and rainbow people? Yes. You heard. First says we're gonna go faster, dude. For real. For real. Not for play. Ooh, you know what? We could do it like this. But yeah, the prologue originally, instead of the characters like going through the motions and like doing what they're doing, there was like a character just like explaining it. He was just doing like a classic like cliche, like, in the beginning of time there were the great throwers, blah blah blah, and he like told the events as they were happening. And I was like, this is not interesting to just listen to this dude explain it. How can I make it not this way? So the prologue got changed to be like what it is today, after some great deliberation. We'll find a way to make these fit. Time will tell. Time will tell if Damper's here to stay. I can't give it all away. Can't give it all away, yo. I hate that I love you. Better if it was more laid out like this. But how does that affect our graph? It actually doesn't have to do too much moving. How's it going, Drew? Have a good one, Donut Man. Thanks for hanging out. See you in the night stream if it happens. I assume it will, so hopefully we'll see you there. See that we have music in the streams again. Yeah, if I happen to be listening to something that is copyright friendly, then I'll play the music. I'm listening to a bunch of Monster Cat music right now because in the background of my current work, I'm thinking about my next project. Trying to kind of nail down what it is going to be. And as a result, I'm kind of shopping for music. So I'm trying to find something that's perfect. And honestly, I'm having a really hard time. I have a couple songs picked out for a couple scenes that I really want to do. And then I have another one that's like, I have a scene that I want to do that I need the perfect song for, and I just can't find it. All the songs, like, I've picked out 2 songs so far where I'm like definitely using these, and those songs are perfect for the scene. So it's like they're perfect. And then I have all these other songs for this other scene that I want to do that are only like 75% perfect, and it's like, dang it, I'm not here to settle for 75%. So I'm really struggling to find the perfect track for this song. Find the perfect track for this moment. So I'm currently listening to Monster Cat music in my spare time, which is why we're listening to music now. I'm in Ontario, which means it's 8 a.m. Of course, we know this song. Yeah. I like that song, obviously, but I need to remove it from my playlist.
catch your skiff, the spark grows. The bigger the spark, the faster the skiff.
How's it going, meme? It's cool to see it while it's working, especially because it's Maya super alien to me. Yeah. Don't ever feel too alienated though, because you can definitely do everything that I'm doing in Blender. Excuse me. He'll get there, meme. They see over the dash. Almost. she's way low on the seat though. She's gotta fight. She's gotta fight for getting over the dash a little bit. How's it going, Doombringer?
We're a couple of birds in a wolf den, but to us it still feels like heaven. 'Cause we don't let the bad vibes get in, we don't let them win. Testify to the strength of a true bond, flying high over the heads of a rude mob, staying at the revolution of the whole clock, kill 'em all with love. I don't care if they're talking about us. No, I don't care if they put us down. No, I don't care if the sky falls around us. We're riding on a pink cloud.
That would be 7.
Our mother is the boom in the baseline. Our father is the backbeat halftime. They say we were born under a bad sign. We say yes, so what? We're the ones who create our own world. Friendly assassins known as pegboard. All glory and praise to the bad Lord. Kill 'em all with love. I don't care if they're talking about us.
See you, Omega. Thanks for hanging out. You'll get there, meme. I didn't know the basics either. I don't care if you don't remember when everything's wrong.
I just know that I have to believe all that I see.
All that I see.
I woke up in a different place. Then I left when I closed my eyes. And this fear.
If you're going to Nagaraboshi, isn't going to be able to get to Skiff's next low point in time. You're driving towards Skiff? There's nothing fast in this universe that I'm not tracking. Although I might not have to if you drop it. If you drop it now, you're gonna...
I just know.
tracking. Although I might not have to if you drop it. If you drop it.
We are. I never went to school, and I didn't watch any online courses or tutorial series or anything like that. I sat down and started figuring it out. And I've been doing it for a long time, so I'm not saying that that's the best route, but you can absolutely do it. So be not discouraged. Turn the energy that you spend worrying and being discouraged into energy spent learning and building yourself up. Because you can spend that energy any way you want. In the space in between, reality would be much better than a dream that I have left instead. And I would be with you instead. Wait, what? Uh-oh. Art style is so refreshing yet so almost nostalgic. Thank you. Are we friends of failure? No, because we're both trying. We're friends of success. The only failure is to quit. All I see is you. All I see is you. Why are these so short? Am I crazy? Oh, you know what it did? Yeah, it's importing them as 30 frames a second. Preferences, general. Timeline? Nope. Media. 24. That's more like it. get carried away. But you had a lot to say. Enough is enough. Enough is enough.
We're fighting all the time. You say I'm out of line, but this life is only mine.
Enough is enough.
Understanding that I have to go this way is
It's probably hurting, asking me to stay.
if there's a moment that you can't stand.
Get on the ground where you can rise. How can you make the show with zero experience? I do have some experience. This is my first show. Slowly got to this point over time. What's some favorite TV shows, general media viewers? I really like Hiroyuki Maishi's works. He made Kill la Kill, probably my favorite anime. Space Patrol Luluko, I also really like. Gurren Lagann. Promare, I really like. Yeah, those are the ones. Those are the probably my primary things that I enjoy in terms of like anime and the animation sphere. I like Worthy Kids stuff. He's an indie animator. Big Top Burger. Enough is enough. The cuts to the storyboards. Yeah, I am not much of a drawer. Not much of a pencil artist, if you will. There's Flip and Damper. There's Torque. Yeah. Definitely don't know how to draw. So, apologies for that. What are you gonna do when you live in a shoe and all of your friends are toes? Oh, crap. I keep forgetting that I need to fix this. A lot of pixel art, but you would think there's just low res density. Yeah. I tried to do pixel art once, and boy, is it more complicated than it seems. It is not low quality drawing, that's for sure.
I tell you a story about me and you. Out on the water, surrounded by the
How's it going, Bendy? It's an entirely looking gearbox. Yeah. It is definitely a beast.
of the line, but I just let it float away. Yeah, I let it float away. I let it float away. I let it float away. Float away, float away.
Okay. I'm just going to quickly run to the washroom. I'll be right back.
I tell you a story about you and me. Stuck on the water, the waves are getting deep. They scream that only I can breathe. They toss out the mask, but it's a little out of reach. Yeah, I let it float away. I let it float away. I let it float away. Float away, float away. Yeah, I let it float away. I let it float away. I let it float away. There isn't any more to say. If you're not with me, I'd rather not be saved. There's no decision to be made. If you're not with me, I'll just let it float away. I'll let it float away. I'll let it float away. Yeah, I'll let it float away. Float away, float away. Yeah, I'll let it float away. I'll let it float away. I'll let it float away.
I am back. Yeah, definitely go check out the pilot, the first episode, if you haven't yet. I gotta stop calling it a pilot, because it's not a pilot. It's just episode 1. Float away. Sounds good, Bendy. Thanks for stopping by. Good morning, Chris. Not too much. Working on a new shot. By the way, can you put a reference to Bendy in the ink machine? I sadly will not be putting a reference to Bendy. Do you use alert/ease in and out function for the animation? Depends on what I'm doing. Most of the time, things are stepped tangents, which means I'll set a key here, and then I'll set a key here, and there won't be any interpolation. So from key 1 all the way to key 2, nothing changes, and then it snaps. That's like a stepped tangent. And that's how I do most of my stuff. There is a time when I use linear and easing curves, but not very frequently. In this scene, we're getting a little bit of exposition from Damper. It stinks like animating spoilers because we get to stream it, or streaming spoilers because we have to animate it. But I'm not gonna be like, this is what's happening, and then like, you know, it kind of loses all of its meaningful weight in the actual series when it drops. But right now we're doing a little bit of exposition. Being a failure is in your hands and no one else's, meme. Go get you some learning done. Quit beating yourself up over it. It is in your power to learn and grow. My jam is on? Say it's wrong to live our lives. Hesitate all around. Bend or break. Wait, whoa. How's it going, Bowden? How's it going, Mario? I like chicken too. I prefer chicken way, way, way more than any other type of meat. 100,000%. To do more than just survive. We're here to do more than just survive. Hold you back, start asking why.
Still taste the sweetness of your lips. The
Will you lick my fingertips while I blow your cigarette?
Oh, it's just this feeling deep inside. I can't get you off my mind. Will you stay here for the night? Let me treat you right. For you, I let you break my heart in two. Right to the end of the earth with you. There's nothing that I wouldn't do. You're so dangerous, dangerous. For you, ready to jump right
Off the edge. Don't care if I can't catch my breath.
There's nothing that I wouldn't do. You're so dangerous, dangerous.
Yeah, there's a section. There is a segment out on the channel about Damper, and she pulls Torque and Flip over for speeding. It's just a feeling deep inside. Thoughts are running wild.
When your body's into mine, going round and round. For you, I let you break my heart in two. Right to the end of the earth with you. There's nothing that I wouldn't do. You're so dangerous, dangerous.
There will not be an animal in this series. Not a big fan of animating animals.
Don't care if I can't catch my breath. There's nothing that I wouldn't do. You're so
Not a big fan of creature or animal animation.
dangerous.
Just doesn't really do anything for me, unfortunately.
Feel your love, babe. Let it touch me there. Feel the love, feel the love, feel the love, babe. Feel the love, babe. When you pull me back, I feel the love, feel the love, feel the love, babe.
For you, for you.
For you, yeah. Oh no,
Baby,
oh,
wow, for you.
let you break my heart
People look like Mellow. I don't know Mellow. Do.
Look out of the window with all my heart, but I'll find love of the same sort and fall apart.
Yeah, so the way that it works is basically they're not necessarily like full episodes, they're just kind of like little snippets. I'm trying to release like spoiler-free snippets to the channel so that I can keep uploading. So like if you look at the pilot, like the first like 10-minute episode, it's like all the little clips before it were like little pieces of the episode. So this is kind of the same thing. We have a clip with Damper, we have a clip with Max, and then once the whole episode is complete, then it'll get uploaded as a whole, of course, to the channel.
We can be something new. Are you ready for us? 'Cause I'm ready for you. Are you ready for us? We can be something new. Are you ready for us? 'Cause I'm ready for you. Are you ready for us? To be something new.
Honesty, we're slipping off slowly.
So hold on to me. No honesty, we're slipping off slowly. So hold on to me. We can be some. Are you ready for us? 'Cause I'm ready for you. Are you ready for us? We can be something.
If you're going, then Nagaraboshi isn't going to be able to get to your skiff's next low point in time.
You're tracking towards Skiff?
There's nothing faster in this universe that I'm not tracking. Although I might not have... Although I might not have to if you drop it.
Be something new.
If you wanna have it, then it's yours. Put your mind into it. Looks like I'm getting a transmission from HQ. Damper, you're gonna have to do all the police stuff now. Over. Well, looks like the Force wants me to escort you to make sure you don't cause any further trouble. But for now, I'll just collect some speedy data for some personal use. I will say you guys are seriously gonna want to pick up some speed. Each time you catch your skiff, the spark grows. The bigger the spark, the faster the skiff. At the rate you're going, the Nagaraboshi isn't going to be able to get to your skiff's next low point in time.
You're tracking towards Skiff?
There's nothing faster in this universe that I'm not tracking. Although I might not have to if you drop it. If you drop it now, you're going to be starting your speed from scratch. Womp womp. With the momentum you've accumulated thus far, the size of your spark, the power of the Nagaraboshi, the skiff's trajectory. Yeah, if you lose your spark at this point, it would take more than 2 years to get up to this speed again. We also need to take into account the speed of which our universe is expanding. If my math is correct and you drop your skiff, you might not ever reach what's out there in your lifetime.
Okay. So then we don't need this. And we don't need these. Let's leave them for now. Then let's leave this for now, but we're not going to do what I thought we were going to do. Okay, get turn the music back on because we can continue to rock. Welcome back, Wario. You didn't miss too much. Still plugging away. Love the humor so much. Thank you.
Then you know it. You're stronger than you show it. You're braver than you know it. You're stronger.
Looks like I'm getting a transmission from each.
Whoops. I want this to be like this. Bing.
If you're ever gonna get that bad, then you better plan your attack.
Well.
Then you know it. You're stronger than you show it. You're
Okay, we can do this.
braver than you know it.
Be strong.
Your skiff's next low point in time.
You're tracking towards skiff?
If I could, I would. Thanks for hanging out, Mario.
At the rate you're going, the Nagaraboshi isn't going to be able to get to your skiff's next low point in time.
You're tracking.
To there. Okay. Boop. Oh, really? Interesting. Let's get a fresh one. Do, 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 do. Give this one a try. Do, 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 do. Same thing. It's very strange. Don't know why it wouldn't be working. It's worked for everybody else. I had somebody join off the stream. Very strange. It even works for me. If I click on it, it brings me to the correct channel. Weird. I don't know what's up with that. We do have tunes in the stream. We do indeed. Thank you. How's it going on, Marco? Start work as a full-time artist next week? Yo. That's gangster. Congratulations. What are you going to be working on? Yeah, this stream is nothing too crazy. Doing a little bit of exposition, so some talking loops and stuff. Nothing too crazy.
You're going to Nagarbo. She isn't going to be able to get to you.
Got a rough idea. Full time though, that's gangster. One day, I hope to join you. One day I hope that I don't keep pressing all the wrong freaking buttons and crash Maya like a moron.
You're going to Nagarbo. She isn't going to be able to get to your skiff's next low point in time. low point in time.
Yeah, animation is a lot of work. The issue with animation is it takes so long as a result, and I don't do any commission stuff because I'm doing my own thing. So it's hard to turn a profit when people don't feel like they're purchasing something. I've also gone the route of not doing like Kickstarter or anything because it just almost kind of like feels like a threat that it's like, I'm not going to make you the thing if I don't have enough money. It feels disingenuous because I'm going to make skifters either way. The dream is that the Patreon will take off one day, or YouTube memberships now that that's a thing that my channel can do. It creeps on back to color glass. Come with me. So there's more exposure with the right audience. I'm sure you'll get tons supporting. Yeah. The issue, there's lots of issues, but can't really do much more to get my stuff out there without taking a ton of time away from actually working on it. So I'm kind of just like counting on getting lucky with the algorithm in some capacity. So yeah, I kind of did animation professionally a while ago, and it wasn't necessarily commission work, but I was making music videos for a band, and I just hated it just because I didn't have any creative control. Did not like it at all. So yeah. Does YouTube take a bigger cut than Patreon? I believe they do. I'm pretty sure YouTube takes 30% and Patreon takes like 8% or something. It's I make more on Patreon for sure. How does the whole YouTube membership thing work? You can pay like a few dollars a month. It's like $2 or $3 depending on where you're located. And you get like perks and stuff. I have a Patreon, which is what I've promoted since day one. On the Patreon, you get behind the scenes stuff, work in progress stuff. You get your name credited on all the animations. You get to see the animations first. So you can pay to do that on Patreon. Recently, my YouTube channel became big enough to allow people to pay for memberships and super chats and stuff. So that's new to the channel. I decided, even though the cut is bigger on YouTube, to make the prices the same so that it's fair for the consumer. So people can pay to support me the same way on YouTube as you do on Patreon. And in the Discord server, I'll be putting all the same Patreon like rewards for the YouTube supporters in like a private chat that only the YouTube supporters can access. And then there's a higher tier on both the YouTube and the Patreon for people that want to kind of go above and beyond and pay extra. There's no extra perk outside of the fact that you get like a special section in the credits for people that are paying extra, just to show my appreciation in a way. So yeah, that's how, projects like Skifters are going to be supportable. Obviously, one day I'd love to make like merch and stuff because people have been asking for that. I just don't really have the following to really warrant creating that kind of stuff yet. But one day merch will be a thing. currently I work a full-time non-animation job just to get by. So the dream is that via YouTube memberships or Patreon, I can animate full-time one day. Today is just not that day, unfortunately. But it sounds like I'm being gloomy. Things have been going really well. Skifters is doing really good. People seem to be really enjoying it. Really happy with how the show is doing. And even as a result, the Patreon's doing way better than it ever has. So I'm definitely feeling the love and feeling a great deal of success, even though, you know, it's still not quite enough for me to quit my job. I definitely am feeling the uptick in support on the channel, which is really nice. So, thank you all for supporting. Yeah, Patreon's awesome. Are you posting an instant TikTok? Me and my friend have been working on a game. In person meetups a lot for better. Okay. Yeah, the other platforms do add up. I used to post on TikTok and Instagram. I used to post on a lot more platforms. But I got really overwhelmed with all the different platforms, and I hated how like all the formats and everything were different. So I picked the platforms that were the least satisfying or had the worst return, and axed them for the sake of my mental health. So my two worst performers were TikTok and Instagram, but my content is so wide that it doesn't really work in a vertical way. And it can work, there's ways to get around it, but it's way more like of a headache to get it working. So those are in combination, my least satisfying and my least performing. So I got rid of TikTok and Instagram. Yeah, praying for the snowball for sure.
At the rate you're going, the Nagaraboshi isn't going to be able to get to your skiff's next low point in time.
How's it going, Eyes? Her name is Damper.
Time.
You're driving towards Skift?
There's nothing faster in this universe.
You're driving.
Okay. I am going to quickly run to the washroom. I'll be back in just a moment. Drinking too much water down here. I have returned. Question, Waffle Maker. Is there a lore reasoning behind the characters like Flip/Sniper with simpler eyes and more human like ones like Torque with different species, or is it just artistic fun? There was a call for me to experiment with artistic fun and change up how the characters look just to kind of explore. There are things about this type of design that I dislike, and there are things about this type of design that I dislike. The call was to explore and find out what I like and what I don't like, because I've been going in this direction for a long time. So I wanted to try going in this direction to see what I did and didn't like, and I'm going to continue to refine. Then the requirement upon doing this experiment is to find a lore reason why they are different. And the lore reason is that they are different species and aliens and stuff. So when I set out to make a project, I don't really come up with an idea per se of like, oh, I want a story about a character who throws a disc really far into space and then like have all these different aliens, and like I don't write like that. I don't write like, oh, like here's a cool story. Like that's not what I do. I instead come up with things that I want to animate. I find that when I'm trying to go on a rant and I don't know how to like personify myself. Let me open Premiere. Here, I have two books in front of me. This is the Skifters script and storyboards. And when I sit down to write the show, I don't like open it up and then start. Like if we open this up to page 1, we have like the monologue between the grape throwers and them like throwing the skift and stuff. I don't just sit down and come up with a story, because I don't find that to be a satisfying animation process. What I do is I opened this so that I could show you, but it doesn't make sense to do it this way. I can do it this way. Instead, I conceptualize in my head what would be cool to animate, and I take those cool moments and I plan them in my head and write them down without a story. So what that looks like is when we look at Skifters, I thought that it would be cool to have a scene in which a character is standing on the side of a car with her foot on the wheel and she's driving it, but like they're not actually like they're not actually like in the car. I thought that that would be cool because they have to do something else. I didn't know what it would be, but I was like, that would be cool. And then I was like, okay, what else would be cool? It would be really cool if like the car like skidded to a stop and then they kind of like stepped out of it to do whatever they had to do, whether that was fight someone or catch something or do whatever. So rather than writing a story, I come up with cool things that I want to animate. I came up with a bunch of these. There's even more coming up where I'm like, okay, now I have a car. So what can I do with a car? And there's something later that I want to do with a car that I like put in my sequence. And then I was like, okay, so maybe she's catching something. What is she catching? Okay, she's hitting somebody with a golf club. Now I have a golf club. What do I want to do? And then I come up with something. I go, you know what I want to do with the golf club? Now that I have a golf club, it would be really cool if there was a moment where a character was bouncing a bullet on the golf club, and then she can like strike the bullet to essentially like fire it at somebody, which she's going to do later in the scene. I was like, that would be cool. So I come up with these ideas, and once I have the ideas of like, okay, these are the 15, 20 things that I want to do, then I sit down with this and I go, okay, what kind of story can I write that enables me to do those things? And that extends past just cool things. Flip's monologue was one. I was like, it would be cool if there was a character who was monologuing to themselves, and then the joke is like, oh, they're actually saying it out loud. Like, that's funny. How can I write a character that works like that? So all this to bring it back to your question of how the characters got designed like this, I was like, okay, I want to have a character who doesn't have a human face, and they don't have a mouth or something, just so that I can play with this type of face, right? And then I was like, okay, I like Flip, but there's parts of this that I don't like. It's really hard to come up with good ideas for things for him. It's hard to come up with good ideas for how to make him express. So now in the next animation, I'm already planning it out. I'm like, okay, what do I want to do in the next animation? I'm coming up with my ideas. I've come up with all my ideas for the next animation, and then I got to come up with the writing. So one of those things that I want to do is I want to test a character between these two levels of detail, where we have a little too simple and a little too typical. So I want to find a character that fits in between these, and that's going to be one of my next experiments. And I'm going to keep experimenting for my entire career until things become truly like as fun as they can possibly be to make. If that makes sense. So sorry for the rant. Face reveal, W, let's go. Base animation process. Yeah, exactly. It's kind of like, come up with cool ideas, now come up with a story that lets me make them. Can you step on the outer space floor? Because some characters notice they just walk the Jesus in space. There's all kinds of weird systems and stuff. In the pilot, there's a section where April's standing off of her she's standing off of her bike, but the bike is emitting like this little like projection of like what she's standing on, even though she wouldn't need to stand on anything because she would just be floating. So like it's implied that each of these vehicles, I say implied, I have like my own head canon for how all this stuff works, which is I guess technically the real canon for how it all works. But I think it's funner to not explain everything in the animation and let you kind of like wonder, because like you'll watch it again and you'll spot this little thing that she's standing on and you're like, oh, is that how she's standing off of her bike? Like, what is going on? I guess there's gravity. So like the assumption, the implication, or the headcanon or the lore is each of these vehicles has like devices and stuff in it to like create their own like false gravity, artificial gravity, which if she were to step off of her bike, she would fall until she floats and leaves the gravitational system of that bike, so it creates her a little floor that she can stand on. But yeah, I find like establishing all that stuff, like reasons why they can breathe, reasons why this, reasons why that, just kind of removes the sense of whimsy and wonder where the audience gets to do that. So I do have reasons for all of this stuff, but I'm not the type of person to establish them all, because I want to give everyone the opportunity to be like, oh, I bet they can talk in space. I bet they can breathe in space because of whatever. When the actual creator of the series says my head canon. That's what it is, though. I feel like if I don't establish it in the universe, it's like my own head canon, which is, it sounds silly, but dude, that's what I do with a lot of stuff. I haven't played a lot of video games in a while, but like, I don't know if you guys have ever played Destiny, but I like Destiny. Destiny is a role-playing game. It's an action shooter. It's an RPG, like MMO thing. Anyway, it's a first-person shooter with a story, is the whole point. And I started playing Destiny, and I love the aesthetics, the visual universe, the art team, the art direction is so my kind of thing. I love the way that Destiny looks, sounds, and feels. I haven't played it in a long time, but I'm a big fan of how that universe looks. And I played it, and I was like, oh my gosh, the story is bad. It's just like characters like explaining stuff to you, and I'm just like, this is just not interesting, dude. I don't care. You know, I just, like, I wish that they didn't talk. And then I was like, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna turn the audio off. I'm gonna turn the dialogue volume to 0, and turn subtitles off. And the amount that game was elevated when I just did the writing for them in my head by wondering was freaking epic. Not because I'm coming up with good ideas. Like, I'm not saying that I have like better ideas than like the creators. But like the fact that I was just like, oh my gosh, like, what is this big machine? Like, this machine is so cool. Like, what? I wonder what it does. Rather than looking at it for a second and going, oh, that's kind of cool. And then someone in my ear goes, this big machine does this. And I'm like, that's not interesting. Like, I wish I didn't know that and I could just wonder. Wondering is so much more interesting than just like being told what is happening. And then because I like to consume content that way, I enjoy delivering content that way. So when I sat down, I was like, okay, people are going to be like, how the heck are they breathing in space? Do I tell them? No. What fun is that? If I'm just like, they breathe in space because of this. You're either going to think that's stupid or that's kind of cool. But I'd rather you go like, oh, I bet this, or I bet that. And that's going to, you know, curate a following of people who are there's definitely going to be science dorks out there who are like, there's no way that this could happen. And it's like, that's fine. Those people will always exist. But it's like, I don't care about catering to that. If that's the attitude that someone's going to have watching my stuff, is like, there's no way that person could lift that, or there's no way that person could live that, or there's no way that person could do XYZ because of science. It's like, you're just not going to like my content. So I'm going to just rip the Band-Aid off now and not care about any of that crap, because I'm never going to do it. So if you don't like the science, I totally respect it. If that breaks your immersion and you're that type of person, by all means, like there's nothing wrong with that. I'm not trying to hate on those people, but you're just not going to like my content, and that's fine. You're not my target audience, and that's totally okay. Nothing is silly as long as it's consistent. You have whatever sci-fi fantasy rules. Yeah, exactly. As long as they're not breaking the immersion of like, wait, they could withstand a bullet in this scene and they can't withstand a bullet in that scene. How does that make sense? Like, that kind of immersion break is not cool. But I'm not going to try to fit with the consistency of the consistent rules of the known human universe, because what the heck is the fun of that? Question 2. People are speeding. What the freak are they still not getting a fine or revoked light driver's license? We'll have to find out in episode 2, because they definitely get a big ticket. Yeah, bring back wonder, bring back whimsy, bring back mystery. Go watch some Hayao Miyazaki, you know? I've never read a book. It's illegal. Law exists in every generation ever. This exactly. Exactly.
Yes, you've had it quite tough.
Okay, I need to just zero these out. Let's start this from scratch. Oh, the ticket is much more expensive than that. Demerit points is pretty good. I should have written that in. Hey, big ticket. Not to mention 6 demerit points. 6 demerit points! Like, that's the problem. $2 zillion! $2 zillion is so good. I freaking love Damper. I freaking love Corgan, man. Corgan does such a good job with these voices. It's awesome. You are stronger. There we go. Heck yeah. Glad you guys are enjoying my bits, because I've never written comedy like this before, and I don't really know anything about comedy on a like actually educated level. So I'm glad that it doesn't have to, like, you know, blow your brains out in terms of funny, but I'm glad that it's at least comical in some capacity.
There's nothing fast in this universe that I'm not tracking. Although I might not have to if you drop it. This universe
Yes, you've had it quite tough. Always having bad luck. You think you're going crazy. Look up, there's a new life waiting. Your head's buried in the sand. You've been dealt the wrong hand. Can't imagine how you feel. Only you know that it's real.
Don't look back, just carry on.
Carry on, carry on. Don't look back, just
Heck yeah. Glad you guys are enjoying it. Cause you are stronger. Yes, you are. Frick me. Frick me. There will be some firearms in the show. I'm not gonna lie. Dude, we made a sick firearm the other day on the stream. It doesn't have a name, but it turned out really good. As you stream me along and
There's nothing faster in this universe than a notch.
I just wanna be free. I just wanna be free. Think I'm falling apart. Oh, I just wanna be free, free, free.
frick me. This was made of Maya. It was. How's it going, TTMR? How's it going, Lexi? Welcome, welcome. Oh no, more females. No! How's it going, Mold? I'm seriously struggling. I'm struggling to find the right music for this next project, man. All this Monster Cat music's so good. It's so close, but it's just not quite there. It's driving me nuts. I'm going, the last like 10 days, I've been going absolutely bonkers about it, dude. Frick's sake. Who's the voice actors? The voice actors are myself. I voice Flip, and I voice Max, and I voice Idris. So Flip is very. Where's Flip? Flip is very. Oh. What the heck? What's something that Flip says? I don't even know. What the heck does Flip say? I'm constantly thinking about lines he's saying in this episode that you guys haven't heard yet. Flip.
There's nothing faster in this universe than a not tracking.
Ba, 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 ba. Yeah, I voice Flip, and I voice Idris, and I voice Max, and then Torque, Damper, and April are all voiced by my wife. She's being in Pressure Cameo Blender. It's a relief to see this team in software. Do you use any animation software yourself there, TTMR? Sorry if that's not the pronunciation of your name. I use Maya because it's what I know. Oh, that's what the Flip says. All my life, I've been rummaging around for parts to come up with even half the ship that this is, and get off this dirt planet once and for all. I voice Flip, and I voice Idris. He sounds more like. Did she manage to catch her skift again? I have a gift for you, April. That's Idris, and then we haven't heard much of Max on the channel yet. Not until I get my hands on Idris Yamashita. His name is Frick. Frick.
I'm not tracking.
Oh my gosh, more and more bangers. Bangers. Thank you.
Tracking. Although
Max, I have some really cool stuff planned for Max. You guys haven't seen Max's tool get used on the channel yet, but Max is freaking gangster.
I might
Trained myself on Switch Filmmaker and I'm mostly in Blender now. I did my bachelor's system professional work in Maya, and yeah, still on Master when it comes to 3D animation. Heck yeah, that's pretty gangster. Love that. Lo siento, soy espagnol. Je peux pas parler en Spanish, mais je peux parler un petit peu de français parce que j'ai dans le Canada.
not have to if you drop it.
Oh, you don't want to see Flip without his hat. Trust me. You can't unsee that. I don't even recognize this. What am I listening to? Holding on to Sound by Stonebank. Interesting.
If you drop it.
How's it going, Duck King? Flip with that hat. It's not a great look. Yeah, he does not have a head under that hat. It's like SpongeBob and he just like shaves his head. It's just his brain. Oh, that was a mistake. Classic. sound. I didn't know that I had a second goggle built in. That's gangster. I've wasted so much time with that. I forgot that I did that. LOL. Wow, I totally didn't realize that I did that. I am big brain.
If you're going to Nagara, she isn't going to be able to get.
Nice topology. Yeah, the topology is not anything super crazy. If anything, it's pretty low poly considering you know what I'm working with. Things are pretty they're pretty standard. Thanks. Yeah. Yeah. I'm epic. For every weight you see, one chance infinity. The spectrum of our time makes from its shape of a line. Also, might I add W palette choice? Dude, you guys want to see something cool? You guys want to see something cool? I can't keep it in. I can't keep it in. We're talking about the palette. We're talking about the freaking. I'm gonna show you something cool. You can't tell anybody I showed you guys this. You can't tell anybody because this is. I'm not supposed to be showing you this stuff, guys. Come on. What are we talking about? I'm not supposed to be showing you this jazz, dude. I'm not supposed to be showing you this, but I'm gonna do it anyway. Whoa, 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 whoa. Huh? Bro, what? Brother, what? Brother, ooh. Oh, baby. Oh, baby, is that a triple? We got a cheeky little set here. We got a cheeky little color palette, swap. This is not done yet. And it's not final. And it's none of that stuff. But it's pretty cool. It's pretty epic. I got a sick tree and a little pool of sludge on this weird alien planet. Then we got a cheeky little little recolor that I'm pretty sure we're going to be using. And this is okay. So this is secret stuff, guys. This is secret stuff. But we had a conversation earlier on the stream about Flip and Damper's designs and the fact that they are so simple, right? It was so simple that it was like it's an experiment to be like, how can I make these, how can I make these characters, right? Like, how can I make characters that are more simple? Let's try it. Okay. So if I open our official Waffle Maker Discord here, and I open up the Still Art channel, and we have Torque here, right? She looks fantastic. The color palette, mwah, right? She's got the orange. She's got the red. She's got the blue. She's got the pink. She's got the gray. Got all that stuff, right? On screen alone, she looks fantastic, right? She looks so good. I love how she looks. And then we have Flip, right? He looks so good. He's got the purple. He's got the blue. He's got the yellow. Like, he's got all this like color stuff going on. He looks awesome, right? Then we open Damper, and I'm not going to beat up my character design, but she looks boring. Relative to Torque and Flip, she looks boring, right? When I start making a character, if they're looking like Damper and they're just pink with maybe a splash of yellow, I'm like, snooze, pink character, boring, not interesting, right? And then I start to add color and stuff, and then they start to look like this, and then I'm like, yeah, now my brain is going like, this is cool, we got lots of color, we got all kinds of stuff. But once all these characters are on the screen together, they start to kind of wash each other out, because she's got the red, she's got the blue, she's got all this stuff, and then he's got all these colors, and Damper is stealing the show all of a sudden, because Damper is so pink that she contrasts all these characters who are kind of like fading into one another. Don't get me wrong, it doesn't look bad. I'm not here to say that my stuff looks like crap. But like in a shot like this, like Damper is stealing the show. Torque is kind of phasing away because all of her colors are all over the place. And then Flip is kind of phasing away because she's using all the colors and stuff. And then Damper's like pink. Boom. Contrasting against all these other pieces of the scene, Damper looks so good. She steals the show. 100% steals the show. So then I'm sitting there going, okay, well, like, look at Damper. She looks so good. She looks so much better than everybody else, right? So that I was like, what the frick is happening? Why is it that this character who didn't look good here looks so good here, and the character that looks so good here looks so flat here? And so what I'm thinking is, what's happening is all these characters are doing so well contrasting against each other when they are a single character with maybe like a splash character, right? So there is a scene coming up that I had planned to do this, and I'm using this almost as a test in this animation of when Torque and April are on the screen in this scene, are they going to look better than the characters look together in these scenes? And will I enjoy this pipeline? And this test that I'm going to run during Skifters is going to help dictate how I model the characters for the next animation. So this is the secret sneak peek of this color theory that we are going to be using in a future episode of Skifters, not in episode 2, sadly, but you will see this recolor. It probably will look a little different. I'm not super sold on quite yet on all the values and stuff, so it might be a little different, but it will be coming up, and it will be a test for future projects, because right now I'm leaning towards like, okay, make these characters have less, not be less colorful. I like it when they're colorful and vibrant, but have less number of complexity of colors in the scene. In the individual, scene. You know what I mean? It's not. I'm not hating on Damper. Damper's great. Yeah, and like I said, she looks so much better in the actual scenes. Like, she looks so good in these scenes. She's outshining the other characters. So I need to just keep doing my research and experimentation and find the sweet spot where all this stuff makes the most sense. So I'm going to animate that scene with the colors theory, and if I like it and that scene turns out to be one of the better scenes, then I'm instead going to go back and if it's good, then it's going to dictate my character design going forward. So that's my big long rant. Dude, multiple rants this stream. Ranting up a storm. You're a pro? Thank you. You're the only cop that matters. Katsuka goes unbelievably hard. Hell yeah. What the heck? How long have you been streaming? I just woke up. How's it going, KBC? I've been streaming for a couple hours. We did a random early morning stream because I have a loaded day. Actually, I have to stop the stream soon. I have a lunch to go to. So we got to be done by 11. So let's see if we can get the shot done by then. I don't know that we will. But we're gonna freaking try, boy. We ranted about so many things this stream. Too busy yapping. Not enough freaking rocking, dude. That's okay. It's been a vibe. It's always a vibe. Words said to me. That's what happens. Sounds good, Marco. Thanks for hanging out. More XP, bro, please. Climbing. Yapping is required for streaming. Don't worry. Appreciate it. Love a good yap. Yeah, we yapped about character design. We yapped about color theory. Oh, that was the other thing we yapped about. We yapped about my process of how we write. Less about how we write and more about how we don't write.
Going in a Garboshi isn't gonna be able to get to your space next low point in time.
You're tracking towards Swift?
There's nothing fast in this universe that I'm not tracking. Although I might not have to if you drop it.
And gasoline plays matches.
Going in a Garboshi isn't gonna be able to get to your space next low point in time.
You're tracking towards Swift?
There's nothing. Going in a Garboshi isn't gonna be able to get to your space next low point in time.
You're tracking towards Swift?
There's nothing fast in this universe that I'm not tracking. Although I might not have to if you drop.
Okay, we are almost done with the shot, which is crazy because it's one of the longer ones for sure. We have one other long two. Oh no, that's not an exposition shot. That's gonna be fun. I gotta do my flip voice acting soon, yo. Oh my gosh, dude! But this will be like the halfway point, more or less. So, and this is gonna be, this whole section is not gonna be that long. Maybe a couple weeks. That's pretty epic. Tell me, can we talk about it? Oh, can we talk about it? Oh, can we talk about it? Thanks. We're getting there.
In this universe that I'm not tracking.
We don't have yet, so just tell me. Can we talk about it? Tell me, can we talk about? Ba 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 ba.
I'm not tracking. Although I'm not tracking. Although I might not have to if you drop it. If
I'm gonna fix this whole.
If I miss my mark, just pull me back down where I can feel.
Okay. Let's play this whole thing out. Wasn't there something? Oh crap! I gotta animate Damper's freaking megaphone. Bozo. Bozo. Oh, it's gonna be loud. My ears. Jeez. Jeez.
you're going to Nagarabushi, isn't
There we go. Blue blue blopping all over the place.
you're going to Nagarabushi isn't going to be able to get to your skiff's next low point in time.
Back down where I can feel some comfort in my own head. Voice
Okay, Zay. See if you could do some stream music. We're here, I guess. Yeah. The Monster Cat music is playable, so whenever I happen to be listening to music that is playable on stream, then I'll play it. But sometimes it's not what the vibe is calling for, and I'd rather do a quiet stream than no stream, and I'm not gonna listen to something I don't want to listen to. So it happens to be that I've been listening to safe music already, but tomorrow might be a different story. Certainly a better vibe with the music on, but like I said, I gotta get the good work done, and it's crazy how listening to music that I want to listen to makes such a big difference.
Alright, you're going to Nagarabushi isn't going to be able to get to your skiff's next low point in time.
You're tracking towards skiff?
There's nothing faster in this universe that I'm not tracking. Although I might not have to if you drop it. If
Okay, I think the shot is done, which is epic. Before we render it out, though, I want to open not the last shot that we did, but the second last shot that we did. This shot, 12. And I want to re-render out Flip here, because he's not looking down at the screen like he is in these other shots. I gotta fix that. He's just kind of staring off. I want to fix that before I forget, and then we'll render this shot out. Sounds good, eyes. Thanks for hanging out. Is the sky a box or flat? It is all individual stars. They're all individual polygons. When you're just starting at the animation session, music is essential. Yeah, music's definitely good for the stream. Definitely makes it more of a vibe in here. But I gotta be listening to the right stuff or my psych will be all off. And if my psych is off, then I produce garbage. And that's obviously not acceptable. So, usually, this is, if I recall, the first time I've seen you on the stream. TTMR. But usually there is no desktop audio. The music is just like completely off. That is better. Just a quick little change. A little something that would have bugged me later. And I don't want to forget about it, which is why we went back to do this one first. Your checks end like 20 minutes later, 2 in the zone. It's true. It's true. I just happen to actually have been listening to a bunch of this stream safe music because I'm currently hunting for a track. I can't find it. It's driving me nuts. I don't have a song that I'm looking. I don't have like a specific song that I'm looking for, but like there's a scene that needs a song coming up, and I don't know what song to use. And I've been like scouring the Monster Cat library for the perfect song, and I just can't find it. So I'm already listening to it. Oh my gosh, this render is taking forever. There we go. Okay, we're going to replace footage with this footage. Why didn't that work? Talk to me. There we go. Fills me up, but brings me to tears. I've been waiting on this for years, so just tell me, can we talk about it? It's out there, hiding somewhere in the skyscape. Can we talk about it? Can we talk about it? I might cut this line out. I just might cut it out. Can you talk to me? I'll play around with it and see. I'll play around with it and see. I'm not quite sure, but I might end up cutting one of those voice lines out that we just did. Learning how to do a cash receipts journal? Yikes. That does not sound super riveting, to be completely honest. To be completely honest. Okay, we're rendering out the next layer. I'm just gonna run to the washroom. I'll be right back.
They take my hands, washing them in dirty water. Try to find what's right in a distant place. So far away, the silence fills my heart with empty space. But now I'm sure of where I'll go from here. And tensions rise, they push me to divert my vision. But I will break the ceiling and the walls that kept me in for all this time. And all the reasons that I cannot find. They'll wait for me to fall under that pressure. They'll wait for me to give it up. Well, I will not work against the forces I trust. Have to stay above the rushing water. I will do my best to keep myself composed. It takes a lot
How dare you, wizard?
for love.
I muted my mic so you guys wouldn't hear me peeing on my desk.
What is right for me? I just need
Peace of mind and my ability.
but no one said that it
Never
would be
feel
this
this
hard.
hard.
You
You
can't force it,
but you play your part. Dude, I am going absolutely ballistic over all of these stupid songs that fit the bill like 85%. Please, please give me my 100% banger. Oh my gosh. I'm going crazy. Crazy. For me to get it out. I will not work against the forces I trust. Have to stay above the rushing. You didn't hear it. Come on. Who are you kidding, eh? What, are you out of your mind?
I've got my sights on a brand new beginning. A steady rhythm will hold me to the shore. I've got my sights on a brand new beginning. A steady rhythm will hold me to the shore.
Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba. We are almost done rendering this. Frick. Skipping this song. Sorry. It's almost there.
And the seeking of the truth, but inside of me, I know you hide. When you keep trying so hard, but you get too far, leaving me behind. And I can't find you up in the sky. I just need a minute more and I'll
Shut that door again.
But when I sleep, unconsciously, again I'll follow you, and I can't find you. I can't find you.
If you're going to Nagaraboshi, isn't going to be able to get to your skiff's next low point in time.
Tracking towards skiff?
There's nothing faster in this universe that I'm not tracking. Although I might not have to if you drop it.
All right. Booyah. Episode 2 is not going to be about guns, but there will be guns in it. I'm going to call it a stream there. I got to go do my lunch plans. We actually ended at a pretty good time. I might come back into this shot and change a couple things. I kind of want to hold this blink a little longer. And I might cut one of these lines. But for the most part, the framework of this scene is definitely going to work. So that's pretty gangster. But yeah, I'm going to call it a stream there. Don't forget to join our Discord. I'm going to put the link one more time in the chat. This is a fresh link, so hopefully it works for you, Kat. Kat was saying that the link was not working earlier, but hopefully it works. There's a place to drop your art. There's a place to drop any fan art. There's a place you'll get notified when I stream, and you'll get all kinds of good stuff in there. So far, it's been a really good community vibe in the Discord, so be sure to check it out and share your stuff if you have any. See you later, Wizard. See you, Kat. See you, KBC. Thanks, everybody, for hanging out. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.